Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bill Gray Legion Stadium at Champion Car Wash Field as tonight we get ready for an Area 4 League doubleheader. Your Roseburg Dr. Stewart's welcome in the Springfield Timbers, looking to erase the memories of two losses on the road at Springfield yesterday. Tonight, the Docs will take on the Timbers, trying to earn a season series split as they square off this evening with Game 1 coming up in just about 15 minutes from now. Joey Kieran here with you. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in and joining us for this evening's broadcast. I hope your Thursday has been going well. We welcome you into our SoCo Coffee Company pregame show, conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. Stop in for fresh pastries daily, organic smoothies, or one of the items off of their espresso bar menu. That is the SoCo Coffee Company. Coming up here in the pregame show, we'll get a chance to catch up with head coach Jeremiah Robbins. Stick around for that here in the next couple of minutes. Want to remind you today's game is streaming live online at 541radio.com and on the 1490 The Score YouTube channel, where you can subscribe and follow Docs Baseball throughout the rest of this summer season. The video stream online is presented by the Cow Creek Tribe. We appreciate their sponsorship of Docs Baseball here in 2021. We'll come back with more of the SoCo Coffee Company pregame show as we count down towards first pitch of Game 1 of tonight's doubleheader. It's Docs Baseball for you tonight on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Ready to satisfy your dessert cravings with Mountain Mike's new mini churros. These delicious bite-sized churros are the perfect dessert to pair with your favorite Mountain Mike's pizza, made with only the freshest and finest ingredients, dough made fresh daily with 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese, and toppings to the edge. For limited time only, get 16 mini churros for the whole family for only $4.99. Don't wait, order yours today for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery.
Back here with our SoCo Coffee Company pregame show, conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. Stop in for fresh pastries daily, organic smoothies, or one of the items off of their espresso bar menu. Doc's getting ready to take on the Springfield Timbers. It is day 2 against the Timbers, wrapping up the 4-game set here at home. They'll be playing 2, and joining us in the pregame show, it's head coach Jeremiah Robbins. Coach, not the results we were hoping for up in Springfield yesterday for your squad. What was the post-game message for these guys after a couple of tough losses against the Timbers?
Well, you really didn't have to say much with how embarrassing it was. So, it was told them what time to be here tomorrow and move on. I kept a few of the older kids aside and had a talk with them, our 4 19-year-olds, and we gotta be more consistent. It's got to start with them, and they're the only 4 that have played a full Legion season before, so they've got to be a better example for us. And they acknowledged it, and they saw it, and we just didn't come ready to play. I thought we had a good practice, Tuesday night, and kind of our legs were starting to get back under us, and we just didn't show up. So we got to be better there, and it's not the good time of the year to be playing that way. So we better be ready to go today. Obviously, Springfield, they're in the hunt. I think they're in first place now, so, or at least near first place.
Yeah, right there with Medford.
So we got to be ready to go. We got to play Doc Stewart's baseball. We got to have some intensity and some focus and get after it. It's got to mean something, and hopefully it does today.
You know, to me, from watching the games, I think one of the issues that I feel really slows down and throws this team off is when the pitchers start missing the strike zone and start walking guys. How much does that change kind of the demeanor for what you see on your team when guys are getting free passes to get on base?
It puts everybody on their heels, and obviously it's no secret. Leadoff walks are going to score, so especially at this level. So I think on the day we had 20 walks and hit by pitches combined for 20. So 20 free passes on a day, that just ain't going to work. And this team can hit. That Springfield team can really hit. And when you're doing that, it's just going to be crooked number of innings. And we don't have the firepower right now to fend off 8 spots. And so we got to be better there. We got to pitch better. And I think the guys know it. And it was more their demeanor on the mound. That was our biggest piece that we were disappointed in, is just our demeanor yesterday. You got to be better. I mean, it's got to be something special to put on that Doc Stewart's jersey. And it's the dog days of summer. We get it, but still, those jerseys never change, man. It's special to put them on, and it's an honor to be a part of this. And we've got to have a real appreciation for that.
Coming off of a day like that where obviously there's frustrations, and you mentioned embarrassment for yesterday's actions, how do you feel like the guys showed up at the ballpark today?
Better. We got him here a little bit earlier, did a little more hitting. They seem to be moving around at a good pace. Not a lot's been spoken about yesterday. It's just, at this point you just move on, and today's today. So we're going to continue to operate that way. And the good thing is we're at a point now. There's really the coaching piece. We're working on swings and this and that, but they've defined what they can be, and they know what team they can be, and they just got to get together as a group and commit to that. And when they do, we're pretty special.
Oh, you obviously saw Springfield come out, put together a pretty nice couple of games yesterday. As you get ready for them here with 2 here at home today, what are some of the key parts that you feel like they did well that you guys really need to try and take away from them here today?
Well, I thought they just really capitalized on the walks. They had their best at bats with runners at first and second, no outs, or first and second 2 outs. They had some good 2-out hitting too. Proof in the pudding. First inning of the game 1. Austin goes punch out, and then they throw up a crooked number. So, that piece, I think they're resilient in the batter's box. They fight off pitches. You got to go at them. You fiddle around with them, and they'll be on base, and then the next guy will hit a double. So we got to be better there. I like being back in our yard. Our yard's definitely going to be a different place to play for them. I think the biggest thing is don't get behind on them. You getting 1-0s, 2-0 counts, you're in trouble. So we got to stay ahead of that.
All right, we look forward to it today here, Coach. Thanks for the time in the pregame.
Thank you, Joey.
And that is head coach Jeremiah Robbins as we get ready to go for Game 1 of today's doubleheader. Docs and the Springfield Timbers getting ready to go. This is going to wrap up our SoCo Coffee Company pregame show, conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. Make sure you stop in for fresh pastries daily, organic smoothies, or one of the items off of their espresso bar menu. After a quick break for the national anthem, we'll come back and we'll take a look at your Umpqua Golf Club starting lineups. Plus, we'll take a look at your starting defenses presented by Cooper's Pest Control. So we've got plenty coming up for you as we get ready for Game 1 of tonight's doubleheader from Champion Car Wash Field. It's a beautiful night for baseball here in the Umpqua Basin. Very comfortable as I got out of the car. A little windy out there as the wind is blowing in from center field, but looking at temperatures in the mid-80s for our high temperatures here today. We'll be cooling from here and should be at a real comfortable mid-70s by the time we wrap things up here tonight. Doc Stewart's coming in. They've lost 3 straight. They are 20-11 overall, 3-3 in league play. The Springfield Timbers they have won 3 straight. They're 15-9 on the season. They're 4-2 in Area 4 play. Docs, with a couple of wins tonight, could be moving up in the standings. They'll try and see if they can even things up after losing 2 on the road against Springfield yesterday. It is American Legion Baseball coming up for you tonight here on 541radio.com and right here on Douglas County's Home for Sports, The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get one free, now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
Looking for more local sports coverage? CBS Sports Radio 1490 The Score has you covered. Check out our homepage at 541radio.com for sports stories, scores, and podcasts. And follow us on social media. 1490 The Score is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And take the station with you wherever you go with the 541 Radio app. Download the app in your smartphone's app store and get access to a live stream of the station, sports stories, podcasts, and easy messaging with the station and others.
Copy that. A beautiful rendition of our national anthem here as we get ready to go for Game 1 of tonight's doubleheader from Champion Car Wash Field. Joey Kieran here with you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for tonight's broadcast of American Legion Baseball here on Douglas County's Home for Sports. Well, it is time now to take a look at our Umpqua Golf Club starting lineups. You can get your golf adventure started this summer with the Triple Play membership to the Umpqua Golf Club. Play Oak Hill, Stewart Park, and Myrtle Creek golf courses with just one membership. Find out more at umpqua.golf. First, we'll take a look at the visiting Springfield Timbers, led by head coach Kellen Hobie, again with a 4-2 Area 4 record after winning 2 games yesterday against the Docks. It'll be Lucas Patterson leading things off, playing in center field. Isaac Volker Morris is your shortstop, batting second, followed by Isaiah Burke, the catcher, hitting third. Leo Reeves in left field will bat cleanup, followed by Dylan Edwards, the first baseman. Aiden Bray, the pitcher, will bat sixth. Brooks Robertson, the third baseman, bats seventh. Jaden Caceres at second base will hit in the 8th spot. And Thomas Touche will bat in the 9th spot, rounding out the starting lineup in right field. That is your Umpqua Golf Club starting lineup. The Springfield Timbers will face off against Jay Stoffel, the right-hander from Umpqua Community College and Roseburg High School. Jay Stoffel comes in 33 innings worked. He's got a 3-0 win-loss record, a .848 ERA, He's got 38 strikeouts, 10 walks. He's allowed just 12 hits in his 33 innings of work. This will be his 6th start of the season. He's on the mound. His battery mate behind the plate is Spencer Six. Looking around the rest of the diamond for the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts. Out at first base is Evan Corbin. At second base, Kate Johnson. At third base, Austin Takahashi. At shortstop, Dawson Gillespie. And the outfield from left to right, you've got Sebastian Watson, Jet Black, and Dominic Titone. That is your Cooper's Pest Control starting defensive alignment. When you're looking to build your best defense, call Cooper's Pest Control to protect your home from those summer bugs. Cooper's Pest Control, your locally owned bug assassins. Call them at 673-0363. And we get ready to go for the top of the first inning here. Doc's trying to make up for a couple of losses yesterday against the Timbers. Game 1, it was 6-4. Game 2 was 11-9. Doc's had the game-tying run on base in the 7th inning of both of those games, but could not finish things off in their comeback efforts. Stepping in, the right-hander, Lucas Patterson, will get the first pitch of tonight's ball game. Patterson, the winning pitcher in Game 2 yesterday. First pitch from Jay Stoffel is in for strike 1, and we are underway. So we get tonight's game going. The 0-1 pitch, strike 2 taken, and quickly an 0-2 count here for Lucas Patterson at the plate. Patterson in Game 2 was pretty good. He was a home run shy of the cycle. As he swings and misses at strike 3, and that quickly wraps up the first hitter here in the top of the first. Patterson goes down as strikeout victim number 1 for Jay Stoffel. A reminder that all Doc Stewart's pitching strikeouts are presented by Mountain Mike's Pizza, making sure your next pizza night isn't a strikeout. Mountain Mike's Pizza, the way it ought to be. 1 down. And that'll bring up Isaac Volker-Morris, and it is all strikes here early on for Jay Stoffel, and he is ready to go again. Has the glove up in front of his face, already in his set position. He'll wind and fire, and he gets a swing and a miss for strike 2. It is all business on the mound for Jay Stoffel here in the top of the first. 2 strikes as Isaac Volker-Morris tries to slow down the pace here for Stoffel, but he's quickly into his motion. He'll miss high for a 1-2 count. So that's the first pitch that it misses the strike zone for Stoffel. Already 1 strikeout under his belt. The 1-2 pitch is fouled back, and Volker-Morris will stay alive. Playing at shortstop today for Isaac Volker-Morris. He was in center field in Game 2 and in left field in Game 1. Starting in the infield for the first time against the Docs. The 1-2 pitch just misses with the breaking ball inside. Curveball just a bit off the mark there for Stoffel. He's got a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Got him with the high heat. That is strikeout number 2 for Jay Stoffel.
Batter number 16, Isaiah Burke.
A positive start for the Docs here in this one, but similar to what we saw in Game 1 yesterday when Austin Anderson struck out the first 2 batters, but then put a batter on with a walk and gave up a 2-run homer in the bottom of the first yesterday. We'll see what Stoffel can do here as he faces Isaiah Burke, who swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Stoffel, the top arm on this roster for the Docs this year. Gets a foul ball back for strike 2 against Isaiah Burke. Seeing Blake Withers running back to the dugout for the Docs. Looked like he had been behind home with a radar gun. I'd be curious to see what he was reading on Jace. The 0-2 got him with a slow curve way out in front of it. Isaiah Burke goes down. 3 strikeouts to finish off things in the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the first inning, and the Docs will come up to bat in a scoreless contest here on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage. Well, we welcome you back here to Champion Car Wash Field as we get ready for the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game. Let's take a look at your starting lineups for the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts, led by head coach Jeremiah Robbins in his 5th year. Docs at 20-11 overall this season, 3-3 in league play. Leading things off will be third baseman Austin Takahashi, followed by Dawson Gillespie, the shortstop. Batting third and playing catcher is Spencer Six. Jeb Black in center field bats cleanup, followed by Austin Anderson, the DH, batting for Jay Stoffel here in tonight's game. Sebastian Watson in left field will bat in the 6th spot. Dominic Tatone is your 7-hitter, playing in right field. Evan Corbin at first base will hit 8th. And rounding out the starting 9 will be second baseman Sebastian Watson. That is your Umpqua Golf Club starting lineups for the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts. Again, you can sign up now for the Triple Play membership to get your golf adventure started this summer. Play Oak Hill, Stewart Park, and Myrtle Creek golf courses with just one membership. Find out more at umpqua.golf. Taking a look around the diamond defensively for Springfield, it's Aiden Bray on the mound, the right-hander. We'll throw into Isaiah Burke behind the plate. Dylan Edwards at first. Jaden Caceres at second. Brooks Robertson at third. And Isaac Volker Morris at short. We'll get you the defense in the outfield after the first pitch of the ball game for Aiden Bray, and he misses for ball 1. In the outfield for left to right, it is Leo Reeves, Lucas Patterson, and Thomas Touche for the Timbers. And I said a right-hander on the mound. I should have said left-hander, Aiden Bray. He works in a strike for a 1-1 count here against Austin Takahashi, who had a great day at the plate yesterday. Went 5 for 6. Was 3 for 3 in game 1, 2 for 3 in game 2 with a walk on his total as he takes for ball 2. Takahashi had a walk and a hit by pitch yesterday in game 2. He was up to the plate 5 times. We'll finish 2 for 3 in game 2, 5 for 6 on the day. He'll slap one left side to the third baseman. Throw over to first base from Brooks Robertson. Will retire Austin Takahashi, 1 away. Your starting defense is, of course, always brought to you by Cooper's Pest Control. When you're looking to build your best defense this summer from those summer bugs, contact Cooper's Pest Control, your locally owned bug assassins. Call them at 673-0363. First pitch swinging for Dawson Gillespie. Pops one out to center field. That'll be caught by Lucas Patterson. 1 pitch, 1 out there for Aiden Bray. And there are 2 away for the Docs here in the bottom of the first.
The next batter, catcher Spencer Six.
So 2 down, and Spencer Six will bat. The catcher hits with nobody on and 2 away. First pitch from Bray is on the outside corner for strike 1. Docs baseball this evening brought to you by the Smile Station, your destination for aesthetically and thoughtfully crafted smiles. The 0-1 for Bray, the lefty trying to match Jay Stoffel's 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first. A 1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch low. 2 balls and a strike now for Spencer Six. Beautiful sunny day here, much like what we saw yesterday up in Springfield. We will be playing under the lights later, though. As a pitch high and away, 3-1 the count. 3 balls, 1 strike for Spencer Six. Spencer came into today. Tough day yesterday at the plate for him. He's now batting .350. His batting average is falling 50 points from yesterday. 3-1 pitch. He gets behind out towards right field. Going back, Thomas Touche squares it up and is able to get underneath it for the 3rd out in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Docs in the bottom of the first. We're scoreless through 1 as we head to the top of the 2nd inning. This is Doc's Baseball, streaming at 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Welcome you back for the top of the second inning. Scoreless ball game. Both teams going down in order with their offense in their first at-bats. The cleanup hitter, Leo Reeves, will lead things off for Springfield as we bring you back here to Champion Car Wash Field. Doc's Baseball tonight is brought to you by Fisher's Hearth and Home, serving Douglas County for over 30 years with the largest selection of wood, gas, pellet, and electric stoves and fireplaces in the area. Righty versus lefty matchup here as Leo Reeves, the switch-hitting cleanup hitter, takes strike one from Jay Stoffel, who struck out the side in the first. Jace will step off the rubber as he gets ready to go for his next pitch. He worked very quickly in the first inning. Didn't take much time in between pitches. Usually was waiting for the hitter to get back into the box. Strike two taken by Reeves as he steps out, takes a moment, and will reset. Down 0-2 in his count to lead things off here in the second inning. He'll swing, puts that ball out towards shallow center field, and Jet Black's going to have to hold up and take that one on a bounce. He didn't want to run too fast and risk not playing it cleanly on the defensive side, so Jet Black lets it bounce in front of him, plays it safe in center field, and Leo Reeves will get on with the first hit of the game for the Springfield Timbers. One on, and nobody out here is Dylan Edwards, the first baseman, will bat. Edwards, a right-handed batter, did not play yesterday in that game against the Docs, either game of that doubleheader. Takes the first pitch for strike one. The 0-1 pitch to Edwards. Grounded right side, will get in. Playing at double play depth. The Docs not in position for that ground ball through the right side of the defense. And that is back-to-back singles against Jay Stoffel for the Timbers. Runners at first and second now, still nobody out. And that'll bring up Aiden Bray, the pitcher. Dylan Edwards coming off of his first year at Lane Community College this last year, graduated from South Eugene in 2020. Getting his first chance to hit against the Docs, and he comes through with a base knock. Squaring to bunt, Stoffel looked to third, now will take his time, throws to first. Covering the bag, Cade Johnson there. A sacrifice bunt for Aiden Bray. We'll put runners at second and third with one out. Edwards moves to second, Reeves goes to third, and that brings up Brooks Robertson. The third baseman, 7-hitter in the lineup, has an RBI opportunity here. The defense will play in for the Docs, and the first pitch misses for ball one. Left-handed batter, Brooks Robertson. Robertson is a right-handed thrower, left-handed batter. Leo Reeves, the switch hitter, is on at third right now. Low and outside, 2 balls, no strikes for Jace as he faces his first jam of the game. Making quick work in the top of the first inning. Here in the second, the Timbers pushing the Docs ace. Pitch high and away, and Brooks Robertson has a 3-0 count with first base unoccupied. One out so far here in the top of the second. That is a 4-pitch walk issued by Jay Stoffel, and I don't believe you're going to say that too often for Stoffel this season. He has definitely been more of a strikeout guy. On the year, Stoffel just had 10 walks issued to opposing batters in 33 innings. So that'll be the 11th here as he makes his way into his second inning of work. Bases are loaded, just one out, and that brings up Jaden Caceres, the second baseman. A chance to try and put the Timbers in front. He wants to square and bunt that one. Puts it back to the screen for strike one. Doc's looking for a possible double play ball up the middle here. Get him out of this second inning without giving up a run. The 0-1, Stoffel will get a strike across. 0-2 count for Caceres, the second baseman. Caceres was 0 for 3 in Game 2 yesterday, and he'll take a strikeout as he goes down looking. Strikeout number 4 for Jay Stoffel here on this afternoon. 2 down, bases loaded, and the 9-hitter Thomas Touche will bat. Touche was 0 for 2 in Game 1 and 0 for 2 in Game 2, but he did draw 3 walks yesterday. A walk here would bring in a run if he was able to find a way on base. First pitch, strike one for Touche, the right fielder. Bases are loaded. Chase trying to make a way out of this second inning without giving up the lead. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball, misses inside. To even up the count, a ball and a strike against the 9-hitter Touche. The 1-1 is in the air. Not very deep. Everybody fighting the sun. Jet Black will call off the infielders as the center fielder gets underneath it, and the Docs will escape the top of the second inning without giving up a run. No runs on 2 hits. There were no Docs errors, and 3 men left on base for the Timbers. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. Still a scoreless ball game. This is Docs Baseball on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Bottom of the second inning, Docs in a scoreless ball game so far against the visiting Springfield Timbers. Docs Baseball today brought to you by Chuck Swarman Family Auto Repair. Are you ready to go where life takes you? Second inning will take the Docs to their heart of their lineup. Jet Black, Austin Anderson, Sebastian Watson will be your 3 hitters due up. The heart of the lineup yesterday for the Docs struggled. The 3, 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Docs yesterday. If I'm remembering my math, I left my sticky note at the office, but I think they were 3 for 22 yesterday against the Timbers. So they will look to try and clean that up here today. Ball 1 from Aiden Bray against Jet Black, the center fielder. He had a double in Game 2 yesterday. Out of the windup for Bray, he delivers. That ball is batted up and back behind home by Jet Black for strike 1. Jet coming in, batting .310 on the season. He came in, this will be at-bat number 101. He came in with an even 100 at-bats this year. So he takes in the dirt for ball 2. 124 plate appearances, but 100 at-bats officially. He is the first Docs hitter to reach that plateau on the season. The next closest is Dawson Gillespie at 95. The 2-1, high and inside, up near the eyeballs there for a 3-1 count now for Jet Black. Jet leading the team in home runs and extra base hits. It's a 3-1 pitch, ground ball towards short, picked up there by Volker Morris. He airmails it to first, and the first baseman, Dylan Edwards, unable to reach behind him and apply the tag. So that'll be an error. Jet Black will reach on base with a throwing error. That'll be the first runner on base for the Docs so far here tonight. Man on with nobody out. Austin Anderson will bat. Anderson DHing here in today's ball game. First pitch to him hits the inside corner for strike one. Anderson taking the loss in game one yesterday. He had a grand slam in the first inning, helped his own cause, but then he could not avoid giving up the number of walks he did. So he fouls one back for strike two. Anderson yesterday giving up 6 walks, 1 hit batter. He struck out 4, but that was all in just 2 innings of work. It was a struggle at times for him to find the zone. So he swings through, and that is strike 3. He went chasing, and Anderson will go down with the strikeout. First of the game for Aiden Bray, 1 down. Sebastian Watson will bat. Jet Black still on at first after that error to start off the inning. The lefty, Aiden Bray. First pitch. Watson will take low and outside as he squared to bunt. Sebastian Watson hitting .250 on the season. The Docs were hitting, let me double check on this number here. Pickoff throw to first base. Bounces, gets away. Jet's going to get up and head towards second. He'll get in, and he could possibly take 2 bags. He will head for third, and the throw back across the diamond will not be anywhere close to in time. So Jet Black will get on with an error, and now with another throwing error, he'll take 2 bags. And he's into scoring position as the Docs are in a scoreless ball game so far. 0-0, still looking for their first hit. At the plate, meanwhile, Sebastian Watson with a 1-0 count against him. Chance to drive in the first run of the game for the Docs. The 1-0 pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. Yesterday, the Docs went into that doubleheader against Springfield batting .304 as a team. Now, it didn't drop a whole ton, but to get it to drop, it's definitely got to not be a great day at the plate for the team. And Docs now batting .300 even as a team coming into today. Watson will take a pitch inside for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. The delivery from Bray will come in for a called strike 1. Leadoff ground ball to shortstop. Jet Black reaching on an error. Then an errant pickoff throw by Aiden Bray. Got him all the way to third base. Austin Anderson struck out for the first out of the inning. Sebastian Watson at the plate with a 3-1 pitch. He takes ball 4. So that'll put runners on the corners. First and third for the Docs with 1 out. Dominic Titone batting. Titone was the starting pitcher in Game 2 yesterday against Springfield. Took the loss. Never did step to the plate in yesterday's doubleheader, so this will be his first at-bat against the Timbers in the League Series. Titone's first pitch is low for ball 1 from Bray. Docs did play the Timbers in a tournament game here at Champion Car Wash to start out the season. Squaring to bunt, Titone forces it down the third base side, foul. Docs played the Timbers in their Father's Day tournament here back in June. 1-1 count. And that one misses for a 2-1 count for Dominic Titone. Two balls, 1 strike. Titone looking to try and drive in the first run of the game. Jet Black at third. That ball will drift foul down the left side into the Docs bullpen. Docs in the home dugout on the third base side. The visiting Springfield Timbers on the first base side. Docs wearing their white jerseys today, white tops, white trousers, blue socks, blue caps, button-up tops with Dr. Stewart's across the chest in blue outlined in orange. The 2-2 to the lefty to Tone. He hops it towards second. They get one. The throw to first will not be there. And Tatone will get on safely with the error. He'll head to second base, and a run does come in. So one out on the play. Sebastian Watson out at second base. 4-6 on the putout. Caceres gets it to Volker Morris for the second out, but Volker Morris with his second throwing error of the inning throws it high to first out of the reach of Dylan Edwards. And that allows Jet Black to score and Dominic Tatone to get the second. So one run in for the Docs, one man on at second base, and Evan Corbin up to bat takes strike one. So far no hits here in the second inning, but 3 defensive errors for the Timbers has given the Docs a 1-0 lead. A ball fouled back for strike 2 against Evan Corbin. No balls, 2 strikes for Corbin. Evan comes in batting .235, only 34 at-bats so far this season. His 35th has him with an 0-2 count, 2 down, and a man out at second base. The 0-2 pitch, high and away from Aiden Bray. Bray does have one of the 3 errors that have been committed here in this second inning for the Timbers. So he's not completely out of the woods on the accountability for the run on the board, but he has not given up a hit. He's put his defense in a position to make the plays, and they have not backed him up. Swing and a miss on the 1-2 pitch, and Evan Corbin will go down. Strikeout number 2 for Aiden Bray. Docs take the lead here in the second without getting a hit. No, 1 run on no hits. There were 3 errors for the Timbers, and 1 man left on base. 1-0 score as we go to the top of the third. This is Docs Baseball on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier. I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Top of the third inning. Docs now with a 1-0 lead thanks to some defensive woes for the Springfield Timbers in the bottom of the second. The Timbers will start off with the top of their lineup against Jay Stoffel, who pitched through a jam in the second inning. They'll face off against Lucas Patterson for a second time. First pitch missed for ball 1, and Patterson will foul back the second pitch for strike 1 to even things up at a 1-1 count here in the top of the third. Out of his windup for Jay Stoffel. Gets a strike on the inside corner to take it to a 1-2 count. Docs Baseball brought to you by Cascade Community Credit Union, belong to Douglas County. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, but it gets away from Spencer. He'll chase it down, throws down to first. Will he get it there in time? Yes! A strikeout and then a throw down to first for Spencer 6 will be the 5th strikeout of the game for Jace Stoffel. And 1 out here in the third inning. Bang, bang there at first base. Evan Corbin with the stretch, and they executed that drop third strike to perfection to get Lucas Patterson. Strike 1 to start things off for Isaac Volker Morris. He had 2 of the errors in the bottom of the second inning playing at shortstop, and he, I think, is still in his head a little bit. Goes chasing after a ball that bounced well in front of the plate for strike 2. An 0-2 count. Volker Morris, the 2-strike pitch. He chases another ball in the dirt And a easier throw down to first base for Spencer 6. We'll record the second out here in the third inning. 6 strikeouts so far in this game for Jay Stoffel. Strikeouts are always presented by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be. I say kudos there to Jay Stoffel on that one. He saw what Volker Morris chased for that strike 2 pitch. He went right back to the well trying to get him to chase in the dirt for the strike 3 pitch, and he bit. Volker Morris was definitely on his heels and a bit confused at the plate on the offerings from Jay Stoffel. The 1-0 pitch here for Isaiah Burke will miss. It's a 2-0 count. Isaiah Burke struck out in the first inning. Jay Stoffel for a second time trying to strike out the top 3 in the order. A ground ball foul down the third base side. It'll go to a 2-1 count for Isaiah Burke. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch is low as the count goes to 3-1. Stoffel trying to not let this inning go beyond the third hitter. And he will not be able to do so. He issues a walk. That is the second of the game for Jay Stoffel. So 1 man on with the walk.
Next batter, number 10, Leo Reeves.
I'll bring up Leo Reeves, the first baseman. The left fielder. He had a single back in the second to lead things off for the Timbers. Got their first hit of the game, but was stranded at third. He got a strike on the first pitch. The 0-1 pulls it right side through the gap at second and first. Up with it, the right fielder, Dominic Titone, fires it back in. Up to second base goes Isaiah Burke.
Number 15, Dylan
Reeves gets his second hit of the game. And runners at first and second with 2 down. Doc's in front 1-0 without a hit though so far. Now 3 hits in the ball game for the Timbers. Up to bat will be Dylan Edwards. First pitch swinging for him. He fouls it away down the right field side for strike 1. Edwards also had a single, much like the last one for Leo Reeves. He fought it off to the right side and put it between first and second. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball that just absolutely dropped on him. Falling off a cliff as that ball came in. Jay Stoffel has Edwards at an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch. Swung on and missed. Tag applied, and that will finish off things here in the third. 3 strikeouts in the third inning for Jay Stoffel. And he has 7 total in the ball game. Still has the Springfield Timbers with a goose egg on the board. No runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and 2 men left on base for the Timbers. Go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 lead for the Doc Stewarts on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The Signature Service Oil Change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one Signature Service Oil Change with Pennzoil, get one free, now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car.
Attend this game. So remember, July 16th, Nelson Day.
And we come back for the bottom of the third inning. Doc's Baseball is brought to you by Current Orthodontics. A healthy, attractive smile means confidence inside and out. Give Dr. Peterson a call at 541-672-5721. Well, we roll into the bottom of the third. Docs still looking for their first hit of the ball game. But they do have a 1-0 lead. Aiden Bray on the mound, still throwing for Springfield as we begin the bottom of the third. It'll be the 9-1-2 hitters due up for the Docs. That's Cade Johnson, Austin Takahashi, and Dawson Gillespie. Other Area 4 games going on tonight. We're all starting at the same time this evening, so we'll be trying to keep an eye on some of those games going on around Area 4 tonight. Docs hoping to move up the standings if at all possible. First pitch for Cade Johnson will be in for ball 1, missing inside. Lefty versus righty matchup. Outside for Bray, and he's got a 2-0 count to work with against Cade Johnson. Johnson comes into the matchup batting .266 for the Docs. 79 at-bats this season for him. The 2-0 pitch is high. Count goes to 3-0. Bray trying not to issue a leadoff walk here. He'll work out of his windup for a 3-0 count. And he will issue ball 4. Johnson will draw the walk. Just the second of the game issued by Aiden Bray, leadoff man on base, and the Docs still without a hit, but getting runners on base. Austin Takahashi, the lefty, will bat. He grounded out to third base in the first inning. He takes low for ball 1. So this will be the spot where the Docs hope to try and capitalize against the Timbers. There's another pickoff throw to first base. This time successfully executed for Bray. A foul ball down the third base side for Austin Takahashi. He will head back to the plate with a 1-1 count. One ball, one strike here in the bottom of the third. A strike called against Takahashi. He's got 1 ball and 2 strikes against him. The 1-2 pitch. Runner going. Pitch high and inside. Throw down to second base. That is going to get Cade Johnson. It'll be a 2-2 count at the plate for Austin Takahashi. But the base is now empty as Cade Johnson caught stealing. A perfect throw down to second base by Isaiah Burke. The 2-2 pitch. That'll get in down the third base side. Just a little soft liner past a diving Brooks Robertson. And it's a double with 1 away for Austin Takahashi. And he continues to hit very well for the Docs. Didn't have to do anything all that nifty with that ball. Just a soft liner down the line, landing just behind third as it falls in for the first base hit of the game for the Doc Stewarts. And every first hit this season is presented by MSK True Value and Building Supply, located in Myrtle Creek and Tri-City. Should do some sort of test, or not necessarily a test, but some sort of calculations to find out who's had the most first hits of the season for the Docs. Obviously, at the top of the lineup, you got a better chance. Takahashi getting the first hit here in the third inning against the Timbers. Man at second base with 1 out. The 1-0 pitch to Dawson Gillespie. He takes for strike 1. Gillespie flew out to center field in the first inning. A 1-1 pitch. Outside for Gillespie as Aiden Bray misses. Was able to get 1 out thanks to his defense. A throw out down to second base to catch Cade Johnson. Bray now trying to keep Austin Takahashi from coming around to score at second base. He misses outside, and the count goes to 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike for Gillespie. Dawson came into tonight's action, batting .347 for the Docs. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball left side off the glove of the third baseman. Ricochets to the shortstop. Up the third goes Takahashi. And the Docs have runners on the corners with 1 out.
Next batter, number 6, Spencer. 6.
I'm going to put that down as a base hit there for Dawson Gillespie. Diving to try and get to that ball was Brooks Robertson. That is not a routine play. And Takahashi, even if Robertson had come up with that, I think he was going to take third, seeing that nobody was covering third base after the ball pulled the third baseman away from the bag. Takahashi taking third. Dawson Gillespie on at first. 2 hits here in the third inning for the Docs. And now Spencer 6 will bat. He pulls one foul down the first base side for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Soft breaking ball thrown in. Stays high. Spencer ducks out of the way of that one. Lefty versus lefty matchup here. A ball and a strike for Spencer. Spencer golfs one out towards right center on the run. Patterson will make the catch. He will throw back in, but it will not hold the runner. A sac fly for Spencer 6 that almost found the alley. They have played him very well in this series, have had their center fielder in the right spot most of the time. But Spencer will get credit for a sacrifice fly on that one. 2 down as the Docs add another run. They lead 2-0. Still on at first base is Dawson Gillespie. Takahashi scores on the sac fly. And Jet Black will bat. He takes low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is low for a 2-0 count. Docs baseball here in the third inning is presented by Dr. Lanson Randall. Open and accepting new patients. Call him at 541-378-6694. Two balls, no strikes. Jet pulls that one out to Stewart Parkway. If it made it that far, some oohs and ahs from the crowd makes me believe that somebody's car is going to have some new edges to it, or maybe a few extra lines in their windshield. As a pitch bounces in, late break, heading for second base. The throw is not there in time. Throw down to second base will not get Dawson Gillespie, who broke late on that pitch that bounced in. Gillespie will steal second. The throw was high. The throw was high down to second, and it just took too long for, I believe, Volker Morris, the shortstop, to get the tag applied in time. 3-1 pitch here for Jet Black. He'll line that one to center field, but it is going to carry enough to go right to Lucas Patterson in center field for the final out. Dead center straight away for Jet Black. We'll wrap things up here in the third. Docs add another run, though, on the sac fly by Spencer 6. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. 2 men left on base. We are through 3 innings of play. We go to the top of the 4th. Docs leading 2-0 against Springfield on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, "Hey, where did you get that great smile?" And for you to be able to say, "At Current Orthodontics."
At Brook Communications, our job is to get results for your business, period. We can take your story and tell it to the people you want to reach in a way that compels first-time clients to become repeat customers. We get them through your door so you can do what you were meant to do. Proclaim your sales message to the largest audience of any media company in Douglas County. Brook Communications dominates through the power of 5 radio stations and 541radio.com. Results amplified. Locally owned. Brook Communications.
Top of the 4th inning, Docs, here on the score, presented by Mahalo Heating and Air Conditioning, your best choice for the finest indoor comfort control. Call them today at 672-6707. I would encourage you to do it because I'm sure the HVAC guys out there are very busy fixing air conditioners this time of year. I actually heard a story about that specifically from one Mr. Kyle Bailey back in the offices earlier today. He said, yeah, I called the AC guys, and they're not going to be able to be out for maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks. So feel for him there. Jay Stoffel facing Aiden Bray to lead things off here in the 4th inning. It was a swing and a miss for strike 1 to lead off the frame. Swing and a miss for strike 2 for Bray, who laid down a sac bunt in the 2nd. Jay Stoffel, so far, he's allowed 3 hits but no runs against the Springfield Timbers. Trying to get the Docs a win and give them an opportunity to get a split in the series. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Caught behind the plate on the breaking ball by Spencer. That is strikeout number 8 so far through 3 1/3 innings.
Next batter, number 9, Brooks Robertson.
For Jay Stoffel. So at this point in the game, 3 1/3 innings, you have 10 outs that have been recorded, 3 in each inning, and 1 so far here in the 4th. 10 outs total, 8 of them have been strikeouts for Jay Stoffel. And he gets a swing and a miss out of Brooks Robertson for strike 1 in this at-bat. Robertson will take low for a 1-1 count. Brooks walked back in the 2nd inning, one of 2 walks that have been issued by Stoffel so far. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Got him handcuffed a bit there. That was a shortened swing by Robertson. The 1-2 pitch. Stoffel winds and fires, and he gets another strikeout. That is another Mountain Mike's Pizza strikeout for Jay Stoffel. He's got 9 now in the ball game.
Next batter, number 3,
and he has struck out the first 2 batters of an inning for a 3rd time in the game. Mountain Mike's Pizza, the way it ought to be. The new location over there off of Harvard, just by Roseburg High School. Good pizza, too. Enjoy that. First pitch fouled off of the face mask for Spencer 6 by Jaden Caceres, who struck out looking in the 2nd. He'll swing through strike 2. And Jay Stoffel trying to make quick work of the Timbers here in the 4th, leading 2-0. Docs in front. Swinging a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. A quick one here in the top of the 4th. 3 strikeouts for Jay Stoffel. He has got 10 of the 12 outs made so far with a strikeout. He is feeling it on the mound so far tonight. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Go to the bottom of the 4th. Docs lead 2-0 on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy 1 signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The Signature Service Oil Change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy 1 Signature Service Oil Change with Pennzoil. Get 1 free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Bottom of the fourth inning, Docs currently in front 2-0. Coming up to bat with Austin Anderson, Sebastian Watson, and Dominic Titone. Today's game is brought to you by B&D Meats. It's grilling season. Make sure you stop by B&D Meats in Winston to pick up something to throw on the grill tonight, this weekend. Yeah, it's a good time. Anytime's a good time to be out at the grill cooking something up. Austin Anderson will lead things off, 0 for 1 in the game. A strikeout for him against Aiden Bray back in the second. Gets underneath one out towards left center. And again, Springfield doing a very good job of playing the Docs defensively in the outfield. Underneath it, Lucas Patterson makes the catch to retire Austin Anderson. One pitch for the out against Aiden Bray. Sebastian Watson will bat. He drew a walk in the second inning. Out of the windup for the lefty, Bray. Misses low and inside for ball one. Well, happy graffiti weekend to everybody. Graffiti getting started yesterday here in Roseburg. It's great to see the classic cars. Always love that. The 1-0 pitch, ground ball, third base side to a knee. Robertson picks it up, throws a dart across the diamond to retire Sebastian Watson for the second out. Strong defense there behind Bray to get the second put out of the fourth inning. Nobody on, 2 away. Dominic Titone will bat. The lefty reached on an error in the second inning. Love seeing all the classic cars around town this stretch of the summer. Always a big moment. You really know the summer's cruising right along when the cruises start happening in Roseburg. First pitch misses, ball one for Titone. Fortunately, my classic car is back in the shop for a little bit, but that's the way it is with these things, right? Classic cars, you always got to fix something on them. Pitch high for a 2-0 count. It's actually the first year I've had my classic car. I was a senior in high school back in November of 2000. I looked it up on all the information. It was November of 2000 when I bought my 66 Mustang. The ball fouled back for strike one. My dad and I worked on rebuilding that thing. I wish I could remember the amount that we paid for it. I cannot off the top of my head. The 2-1 pitch here for Titone. Grounds one right side. It goes to Dylan Edwards. He will retire as the Docs go down in order. Unassisted out at first base for Dominic Titone's ground ball. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Well, you can think about all the classic cars that are going to be in town as we go to a break here. It is graffiti weekend, and the Springfield Timbers are in town. It's a 2-0 lead for the Docs as we go to the top of the fifth inning in this 7-inning contest on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
This is Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
First pitch swinging to start things off here in the fifth. A fly ball out to right field off the bat of Thomas Touche, and a diving catch in foul territory made by Dominic Titone out there. A head-first slide. He didn't have to lay all the way out. He caught it as he was starting to lean forward, but he goes to the turf to make the catch in foul territory and retire Thomas Touche for the first out of the fifth inning. Docs leading 2-0 as we welcome you back here to Bill Gray Legion Stadium at Champion Car Wash Field for an Area 4 League doubleheader here tonight. A bunt by Lucas Patterson. He squared, missed on the pitch, so strike one, and now he'll take one right down the middle for strike two on the fastball by Jay Stoffel. Stoffel wheeling and dealing so far. His 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. That is strikeout number 3 for Lucas Patterson on the day. He goes down, and that is strikeout victim number 11 on the evening for Jay Stoffel. 2 down, and it'll be Isaac Volker Morris as Jay Stoffel tries to make quick work of the Timbers here in the top of the 5th. Tonight's game brought to you by DC Farmers Co-op, where everyone's welcome to shop. First pitch, strike 1. Isaac Volker Morris is 0 for 2. He's got a pair of strikeouts to his credit as well. Swing and a miss for strike 2, and he finds himself in a big hole.
50-50 is just about ready to get started.
Docs in action against Springfield here tonight. Also in Area 4 play, Grant's pass at Eugene as a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's a quick one there. A 1-2-3 inning again for Jay Stoffel. He has now retired 7 straight batters, and he has 12 strikeouts on the night. A huge night for Jay Stoffel as he gets the Docs through the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Docs leading 2-0 on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Aiden Bray out to start the bottom of the 5th for the Timbers. His team down 2-0 against the Docs in what has been a pitcher's duel. Hey, want to let you know that we are inviting you all out here to Bill Gray Legion Stadium at Champion Car Wash Field on Friday evening, July 16th, as we honor Tom Nelson. It's his 51st year of service to American Legion Baseball and Douglas County Youth Sports. The ceremony is going to be held between games of the Docs versus the post-58 Crushers. That doubleheader begins at 5 o'clock. In between games around 7 o'clock, they'll be honoring Tom Nelson. All fans, past and present, players, coaches, and umpires invited to attend to say thank you to somebody that has devoted a lot of time and effort to youth sports here in Douglas County. Aiden Bray misses on the first pitch against Evan Corbin, and he'll bounce in the second pitch for a 2-0 count. 51 years for Tom Nelson. That is definitely a long time. Not calling Tom old or anything. He handles my financials, so I shouldn't say anything that I'll later regret, I'd say. Tom, a good guy, and really has put a lot into his time and effort with youth sports in Douglas County. So congratulations on 51 years to Tom Nelson. 2-2 count for Evan Corbin, who struck out swinging in the second against Aiden Bray. Aiden has fought his way back into the at-bat. The 2-2 pitch off the end of the bat for Evan Corbin stays alive with the foul ball. The 2-2 offering here for Bray. Line foul, ducking out of the way is Coach Tim Sester down at third base. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as Corbin will go down looking. That's his second strikeout of the night. That is strikeout number 3 on the night for Aiden Bray. One out here in the bottom of the 5th. Docs leading 2-0. First pitch is high for Cade Johnson, who drew a walk in the 3rd inning but was caught stealing second. The 1-0 pitch is popped up. Foul back behind home for strike 2. Or excuse me, strike 1. Don't forget tonight's game, streaming live online at 541radio.com. Thanks to sponsorship from the Cow Creek Tribe, as a pitch inside will hit Cade Johnson. He'll head down to first. First hit batter of the night for either pitching staff. 1 on and 1 away for the Docs in the bottom of the 5th, leading 2-0. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search 1490 The Score on YouTube and subscribe there to follow Docs baseball throughout this summer season. So lefty Takahashi is going to flare one out towards left field, and that one hooks just a bit too much for strike 1. Takahashi is a guy, left-handed batter. He can spray to all parts of the park, and I think with that ball right there, he is going to force Springfield to play him very honest down that left field line. They play him, obviously, as a bit of a pull hitter down the right side. So the right fielder playing down the line. Left fielder now playing down the line. Center fielder is shading towards left field. There's a pitch high with a breaking ball from Bray. 1-1 count. There is a large gap in right center field for Austin Takahashi because they have to play him to hit any portion of the outfield. Same on the infield. Down at third base, Brooks Robertson not too far off the line. He's out there a little ways, but not too far. So 1-1 pitch. Bray will deliver, and he hits the inside corner against the lefty for strike 2. Yesterday, Austin Takahashi with 5 hits on the day and 6 official at-bats. The 1-2. He gets behind it. He pops that one high, skies it out into the blue sky in right field, and making a routine fly ball look a little more difficult there. Thomas Touche, I think, battling the sun, maybe a little bit of the wind. That one brought him in a long way. He had to just keep on running, and that one didn't look necessarily as easy as it did when it came off the bat for Thomas Touche in right field. Takahashi now 1 for 3 with the fly ball out to right. 2 down with a man still on at first. That was Cade Johnson with the walk. Dawson Gillespie bats. He gets underneath one to right field. This ball going foul, gets out of play for strike 1. But subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search 1490 The Score on YouTube to follow Docs baseball throughout the summer. Tomorrow night, Dan Bain will fill in for me, but we will have video coverage of the game for you here at 541radio.com and on our YouTube channel as well. Pitch high for a 1-1 count. Dan going to be filling in as the Docs have a single non-league 9-inning game against Petaluma, California. Non-league game, 1 game. Friday, Docs don't play over the weekend. I'm going to try and squeeze in one more little trip before we really get into the thick of things for the Docs here in the month of July. Pitch misses just outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Appreciate everybody working with me to let me take a little bit of time off here during the summer. Dan and Kenny, and thanks to all the fans for putting up with me not being in the booth as I pitched low. 3 balls and 1 strike out at first base. Cade Johnson thought about taking off with that pitch being in the dirt, but behind the plate, Isaiah Burke doing a nice job making sure that ball did not get by him. And so Johnson hurries back to first base to make sure he doesn't get picked off. 3-1 pitch. Aiden Bray delivers to Gillespie, and he works it in for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Talking about the honoring Tom Nelson on July 16th. Tonight it's Veterans Night as a pickoff throw to first. Johnson back in safely. Tonight we are honoring veterans here at the ballpark. If you are a veteran and you happen to be listening and could make it down to the ballpark for one of the games, come on over. Your admission is free, and they've got raffles that they've got going on tonight for the vets. Try and get here before game 2, and you've got a chance to probably win a prize. Plus, they've had goodie bags at the gates, the ticket offices, for all veterans that come in. A nice little goodie bag with some giveaways from some sponsors here tonight as well. So, good night here at the ballpark for our veterans. Here over the, of course, our nation's Independence Day, celebrating the veterans that helped make sure that we've got that independence. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Aiden Bray will retire Dawson Gillespie to finish things off in the bottom of the 5th. 4th strikeout of the night for Aiden Bray. Docs get a man on, can't do anything with it. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left on. To the top of the 6th we go. It's still a 2-0 lead. Docs in front on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Top of the 6th inning, Jay Stoffel trying to continue to keep the Timbers bats quiet as a foul ball on the first pitch for a leadoff man, Isaiah Burke, has fouled away for strike 1. As we welcome you back, top of the 6th, Docs Baseball is brought to you by Flyaway Travel. It's a pitch low for a 1-1 count. If you're planning on going on that long-awaited vacation, book your travel plans with their travel experts. Call 672-5701. Breaking ball inside. Misses the mark for a 2-1 count here against Isaiah Burke. Docs in front 2-0 against Springfield. Burke is 0 for 1, a strikeout and a walk. He'll swing through the strike 1 pitch. He's got a 2-2 count, or 1 strike pitch, I should say. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Leadoff man Burke, strike 3, watches it go right by at the knees on the outer half for strike 3. That is number 13 on the day for Jay Stoffel.
Next batter, number 10, Leo Reeves.
Stoffel has now retired 8 straight. Of those, he has struck out 7. Ground ball left side, and I had to go and say it. There is a base hit for Leo Reeves. He is 3 for 3 in the game. He's got 3 of the 4 hits for Springfield here today.
15,
all 3 of them being singles. He gets on base with 1 out. I should acknowledge that Leo Reeves and his mom yesterday, very helpful as they were closing up the ballpark, helped me out with tearing down some of my setup there at the Hamlin Sports Complex. So I will say thank you to Leo and his mom. He had one hell of a game yesterday on the mound pitching for the Timbers. It's a 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1 against Dylan Edwards here. Edwards is the only other player in the lineup for the Timbers to have a hit so far here tonight. 4 hits total, 3 of them for Leo Reeves, who's on at first. Reeves from South Eugene High School. He is still a youngster, by the way. He pitched really well in Game 1 yesterday. He's hitting well here in Game 1 of this doubleheader. He's class of 2023. As a ball over the mound, fielded by Stoffel, spins and throws a absolute strike to first to retire Dylan Edwards. Up to second base will go Leo Reeves. Not an easy play to be had there for Jay Stoffel. That ball took a high hop off the infield turf, up over the mound. Stoffel backpedaling on the downhill side of the rubber, had to field that one, then spun a 360, or maybe I guess a 180, and makes the throw to first on the dime. A slow roller to short, going to be a tough play for Gillespie. He makes it look easy as Aiden Bray will ground out on the first pitch. Docs leave one man stranded for the Timbers. They strand him on base, I should say. no runs, 1 hit, no errors. The 1 man left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Docs leading 2-0, looking to add some insurance for Jay Stoffel as he tries to go the distance. Bottom of the 6th coming up on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
If you have
Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Docs baseball for you here on the Score. Tonight's game presented by Barnes Heating and Air. Your complete energy company. Visit barnesheatingandcooling.com or give them a call at 541-459-1545. Aiden Bray still on the mound, dealing for the Timbers. He's only allowed 2 hits in this ball game to the Docs, but Roseburg leading 2-0 as we start the bottom of the 6th inning. Other games going on in Area 4 tonight. Grants Pass at Eugene. Docs currently in 4th place in the standings. Medford in 1st at 6-2. Springfield at 4-2 in 2nd. Eugene is 6-4. Roseburg at 3-3. Grants Pass at 1-9. So Eugene trying to stay in the hunt against Grants Pass here tonight as they won both their games yesterday against the Nuggets. The 1-0 pitch to Spencer 6. He's got a base hit as he rips a line drive down the right field side. It's into the corner. Spencer is going to get into second base as that ball rattles around out there for Thomas Touche. He couldn't field it quickly and get it back in. And Spencer 6 will get a leadoff double for the Docs here in the 6th inning. That seems fitting, right? The young man with the name Spencer 6 gets on and leads off the 6th inning with a double. So man out at second base for the Docs. Leading 2-0, trying to add some insurance. Jet Black will bat. Jet takes outside for ball 1 from Aiden Bray. There is some action in the bullpen for the Timbers. Throwing out there is Dylan Springer. He pitched yesterday for the Timbers in Game 2. Got him out of things. Pitched low and outside for ball 2 to Jet. In yesterday's game, Dylan Springer, in Game 2, he pitched 2/3 of an inning. Gave up 1 hit, no runs, had 1 strikeout. Didn't factor into the decision, but he did get him out of the game at that point in time. Pitch in the air out towards right field for Jed. It'll be the center fielder Patterson to take it. He will throw in, and that ball almost gets over the top of the third baseman, Brooks Robertson, bouncing off of that turf. There is out number 1. Jet Black flies out to center field. He's 0 for 3 in the ball game. Austin Anderson will bat. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to center in his last at-bat. I'm thinking about it now. Dylan Springer might have actually gotten a save in that game yesterday. Austin Anderson bats with 1 out and Spencer 6 at second. He'll take low for ball 1. I think with the game, it was an 8-run game starting the 7th inning, but the Docs scored 6 runs. And so I think that's what led me to believe that there was no chance of a save in that one, but I'm going to double check on that. Springer may have had a save as a ball out to right field or down that right field line into the bullpen for the Timbers. And that is strike 1 against Austin Anderson. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball stays high for Bray, and he falls behind Anderson. 2 balls, 1 strike. So I think bases would have been loaded when Springer came in yesterday, and I think it was only a 4-run game. So I think that's a save for Dylan Springer yesterday. Pitch inside will get Austin Anderson on the front shoulder. And Anderson will take a hit by pitch. Runners at first and second now with 1 out for Anderson. That's the 4th time he's been hit by a pitch this season. Cade Johnson leading the way in that category with 11 hit by pitches this season for the Docs. Stepping off the rubber, Aiden Bray looks the runners back out at second. Well, I feel bad now. I feel like I might have robbed Dylan Springer of a save yesterday. That ball out towards center field. It is caught by the second baseman, and they will double off Spencer 6 at second base to finish the scoring threat here in the 6th for the Docs. Spencer thought that ball was going to drop, but Jaden Caceres makes a spectacular catch on a ball hit by Sebastian Watson. Watson flew out for out number 2, and then Spencer, who misread that ball, doubled off at second for the final out. So that will finish things off in the 6th. Docs can't take advantage of a leadoff double by Spencer 6. We'll go to the 7th inning. Jay Stoffel on the mound needs 3 outs for a complete game victory here against the Timbers on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier. I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
It'll be the lefty, Brooks Robertson, leading things off for the Timbers here in the 7th as they need 2 runs to force the bottom of the 7th inning against the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts. Jay Stoffel on the mound looking for a complete game victory, a 1-1 count against Robertson, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He'll take low and outside for a 2-1 count. So I did confirm during the break there. I went back and looked at it, put all the numbers together, figured it out. Dylan Springer should have gotten a save yesterday, so I'm going to put that down in my book. That was a save for him. Came in with the game-tying run at the plate. He didn't pitch himself into that situation. He inherited it, so that is a save situation. 3-1 pitch for Stoffel, and he will not be able to get strike 1 across or strike 2 across, just missing on his 3-1 pitch. Second walk of the game issued to Brooks Robertson. And for Jay Stoffel, that is the 3rd walk he's allowed in the game. 13 strikeouts, though, making up for it. First pitch now to Jaden Caceres, who had the nice defensive play to finish things in the bottom of the 6th, making a over-the-shoulder catch, leaping catch in shallow center field, and then doubling off Spencer 6 at second. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball towards second. They go to second base for 1. They will get the out at second. Brooks Robertson forced out there as Cade Johnson, ranging to his left, got the ball, made a quick spin, and threw a dime back to Dawson Gillespie at second base for the out. 1 down. Jaden Caceres will get on with a fielder's choice. Docs need 2 more outs here to finish off a win in Game 1 and snap this 3-game losing streak. Strike 1 on the inside corner here to Thomas Touche, the 9-hitter. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of fly ball outs. Swing and a foul tip for strike 2 off the mask of Spencer 6. No balls, 2 strikes. Jay Stoffel, only 80 pitches so far in this ball game, or thereabouts. I think I'm a little behind with the Game Changer app, so that's probably a pitch or 2 behind, but he's just now getting over 80 pitches in this game as he reaches the 7th inning. It has been efficient. A 1-2 pitch to Touche. He swings and misses for strike 3. 14 in the ball game for Jay Stoffel.
Next batter, number 6, Lucas Patterson.
I don't know if I have it on me, but I am curious what the Doc's record would be for most strikeouts by a pitcher in a single game. First pitch in for strike 1. They may have a program up here that might have some of those records in it. That would be pretty cool. It was a swing and a miss, strike 2 for the leadoff man, Lucas Patterson, who is 0 for 3 in this game with 3 strikeouts. He's been a hot and cold guy. Game 1 yesterday, he didn't have a hit. Game 2, he almost hit for the cycle. He was a home run shy. Here in Game 1 of today, he's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swings and misses on the pitch in the dirt for strike 3, and that does it. Docs get the win, 2-0 here tonight. 4 strikeouts in the game for Lucas Patterson as he becomes the 15th strikeout in the game for Jay Stoffel. What a performance tonight for the righty for Roseburg. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base for the Timbers in the top of the 7th as they will fall 2-0 against the Docs. An absolute gem for Jay Stoffel. We will come back with your Roseburg Disposal post-game show after a amazing shutout, complete game shutout for Jay Stoffel. Docs win 2-0 against the Timbers. Game 2 of the doubleheader will be coming up in a bit. Here in between games, we'll have our player interview to bring you. We talk with Blake Withers here tonight, so stick around for that. Docs win Game 1, 2-0, right here on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event, plus you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Ready to satisfy your dessert cravings with Mountain Mike's new mini churros. These delicious bite-sized churros are the perfect dessert to pair with your favorite Mountain Mike's pizza, made with only the freshest and finest ingredients, dough made fresh daily with 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese, and toppings to the edge. For limited time only, get 16 mini churros for the whole family for only $4.99. Don't wait. Order yours today for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery.
Very proud of for our team.
And we welcome you back here to Champion Car Wash Field as we bring you Docs Baseball. Tonight's game has been presented by Good Vibration Solutions for home theater and automotive audio. You can feel it at Good Vibes. Doc Stewart's get a win, game 1, 2-0 as we welcome you into our Roseburg Disposal post-game show. You can let them make the run to the dump for you. That is Roseburg Disposal. And here in the post-game show, boy, what a game we had for you here tonight. The Doc Stewarts get the 2-0 victory. It was not a very offensive game for either side, obviously. But the Docs got an absolute gem out of Jay Stoffel on the mound as he leads the Docs to a victory. Final score was 2-0. No runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for Springfield, and those errors were costly. 2 runs, 3 errors, and 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Docs in this one. Jay Stoffel will get the win. He pitches a complete game shutout, allowed just 4 hits, and had 15 strikeouts. I did find a program. They have some of the records in there, but they did not have single-game records for Docs baseball. But this will definitely go down as one of the tops this season for Roseburg and for this program all time. 15 strikeouts in a game is going to be up there amongst the best in Doc's history. Jay Stoffel gets the win tonight. Taking the loss will be Aiden Bray, who didn't have a bad game on his side. He allows just the 2 runs on 3 hits, but also gave up 3 errors. The Timbers did, and so they unfortunately fall in this one. We'll come back with more of the numbers for you after a 2-minute break. Stick around here in between games. We will have an interview with Blake Withers that we'll bring to you. It's our BTB Moving player interview. That's BTB Moving. They provide labor services for your moving needs in Douglas County and around Oregon. Veteran-owned, affordable, dependable, efficient, and careful with senior and veteran discounts available. Book now at 541-315-0122 or find them on Facebook at BTB Moving. Also here in between games, for those that might be watching, I'm going to clear off the graphic real quick. This is pretty cool. The Doc Stewarts are honoring veterans here tonight as they celebrate kind of the nation's Independence Day along with our nation's military for Veterans Appreciation Night here at the ballpark. And they have welcomed out, I'm going to guess that these are veterans that have made it to the game here tonight, being honored out there. There are some slow movers, some gray hairs out there, but that means these are some of our true veterans of our country that have, done impressive things in their lifetime for sure. Thank you to all the veterans that came out here tonight. They're getting goodie bags out there as well. Pretty cool moment here for the Docs as they celebrate veterans on Veterans Appreciation Night here this evening. We'll come back with more of the Roseburg Disposal post-game show. We will take a look at the numbers from this evening's ball game after this 2-minute break on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, "Hey, where did you get that great smile?" And for you to be able to say, "At Current Orthodontics."
Looking for more local sports coverage? CBS Sports Radio 1490 The Score has you covered. Check out our homepage at 541radio.com for sports stories, scores, and podcasts. And follow us on social media. 1490 The Score is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And take the station with you wherever you go with the 541 Radio app. Download the app in your smartphone's app store and get access to a live stream of the station, sports stories, podcasts, and easy messaging with the station and others.
Back here at Champion Car Wash Field as we honor veterans down on the field here in between games. We'll wrap up game one with our Roseburg Disposal post-game show, taking a look at your numbers. Springfield, no runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, 7 men left on base. With hits in this game, Leo Reeves was 3 for 3. Dylan Edwards was 1 for 3 in the contest. For the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts, they get 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors in this one. Docs get 1 run in the second inning. An error got Jet Black on, a throwing error, then a errant pickoff throw. Moved him all the way to third, and he would come around to score on an error, on another throwing error, this time on a ball hit by Dominic Titone. They tried to turn 2, and the relay to first was offline, got away, and that allowed Jet Black to come in and score. In the third inning, the Docs would add another run on a sacrifice fly by Spencer Six after Austin Takahashi got on with a 1-out double. Dawson Gillespie behind him had a single to put runners on the corners, and then the sac fly by Spencer drove in the second run of the game. That was all your scoring in the contest for the Docs. Austin Takahashi with a 1 for 3 day with that double and a run scored. Dawson Gillespie 1 for 3 with a single and a strikeout. Spencer Six was 1 for 2 with a sac fly, RBI, and a double. And those are your 3 hits in the game for the Doc Stewarts here tonight. Getting the win was Aiden Bray. Getting the win, it was Jay Stoffel. Stoffel goes 7 innings, gave up 4 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 15 strikeouts. He, at one point, retired 8 straight batters, and of those, 7 of them were retired with a strikeout. He was absolutely efficient, 15 strikeouts. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 innings, he had 2 strikeouts at least. And he had 3 strikeouts in 3 innings. Just absolutely amazing numbers that he had there today. Aiden Bray, a great day for him on the mound. He pitched really well. Only allowed 3 hits in 6 innings. Gave up 2 runs, though. The errors in the second inning really proved costly. And he walked 2, hit 2 batters, and struck out 3. That is how game 1 of our doubleheader will conclude. Docs improved to 21-11 on the season. They're now 4-3 in league play. The Springfield Timbers snap a 3-game winning streak. They're now 15-10 on the year, 4-3 in league play, now tied with the Docs. Docs will try to earn a season series split in the 4 games against the Springfield Timbers as they try to sweep game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. We'll have that for you coming up. For those that are watching online at 541radio.com or on our YouTube channel, we will end the broadcast of Game 1. We will start a new broadcast for the video stream. So if you are watching online, if you're at 541radio.com, just wait, reset, exit out of full screen, whatever it may be, and we'll have a new broadcast starting. It's embedded there on that page. If you are watching on our YouTube channel, just go back to our YouTube channel main page, and you'll find the Game 2 broadcast starting streaming here in just a couple of minutes. We're going to go ahead and take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we will get to our BTB Moving player interview for you. That is going to be Blake Withers of Umpqua Valley Christian High School, graduating here in 2021. We talked to him and get to learn a little bit more about Blake Withers when we come back here on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.